Hello, welcome to my channel. It's Joyce time. You know this is when this is out and when I'm in the chair that's moved, but this is fine. Now this time, my little stick-ups are only in the back, as in the New Testament. So, without further ado, we will jump to the very next one. This one is on page 1915. It's in Galatians 2, and it's called How to Handle God's Call. It's, there it is, top of the page. So if you're sitting comfortably, now we begin. Paul said he kept the news of his calling to himself. He did not check it out with the big guys who were supposed to hear from God. See Galatians 1:15-19. He knew what God did in his life on the road to Damascus and how it changed him forever. See Acts 9:3-9. He knew that the Son of God was unveiled and disclosed on the inside of him, and that he could never go back to the life he once lived. And he knew that for the rest of his life he would preach the gospel and remain faithful to what he heard Jesus say to him. But Paul also had the wisdom to know that people would find his calling unbelievable. So he waited on God. He did not go running around checking with the other apostles saying, "Hey guys, I saw the light on the road and fell down, and this happened and that happened. What do you think?" Instead, he went to Arabia and then came back to Damascus. 3 years after that, he travelled to Jerusalem to become acquainted with Peter, but did not see any of the other apostles except James. Paul kept God's word in his heart and let it grow and manifest on its own. Then he started doing what he was called to do. Soon others recognized that the calling on his life must have been from God. What was the result? Galatians 1:24 tells us that the people glorified God as the author and source of what had taken place in Paul. Has God called you to serve him? As you stay in his word and wait on him, you will see growth in your life and receptivity to your message. I don't know. I'm thinking on that one. Okay, so has God called me? Well, in a way he did, because he's getting me to read these out to you. So I'm called to read these out. I can't tell you where it came from or how it came or what came. It just evolved. And then everything I do, all my crafts and all sorts, I feel God driven in all of that. And I like to do my YouTube channels to share the creativity and hopefully inspire others to be creative. So you can be called in different ways, can't you, to work with God? But I wouldn't go around saying, "Oh, I was called by the Lord and I'm doing this, this and this." No, it's not my style. I'll let God speak to me and I'll let it run through me, let him run through me, and do the best I can for you. So on that note, I shall say, do give us a thumbs up, do subscribe. Think about that a bit. Are you being called to something, to anything that you know of in a strange way? Have you heard a sentence sort of repeating in your head? Do this, do this, do this. All sorts of ways. You don't have to go and shout out about it. It's between you and God. Okay, so on that note, I should say, stay safe, take care, and it's bye-bye for now.